was a fortress with the gates pulled tight. I was a keeper of my own quiet light. Then you came knocking with that look in your eyes, like you were the answer to 1,000 whys. You knew I was fragile, you knew I was scared, but you promised a level of safety we shared. You invited me out from the shadows I kept, and watched while the secrets of my soul finally wept. You saw the cracks and you called them divine. You took my shaking hand and you told me it was mine. But if you were planning on leaving the shore, why did you ask me to want you for more? Why did you let me love you if you weren't gonna stay? Why did you let me throw my arm away? You watched me surrender, you watched me go deep, knowing you had promises you never meant to keep. I gave you the keys to the house I had built. Now I'm standing in wreckage and drowning in guilt. Tell me the truth, neath the cold winter sky. Why did you let me love you, just to let us die? Ooh, I could have stayed lonely, I was doing just fine before you crossed over that invisible line. You taught me the habit of your skin on my skin, then you locked all the windows and wouldn't let me in. Did it feel like a victory? Was it some kind of game to watch a whole heart go up in a flame? I didn't just fall, I was pushed from the height by the one person I trusted to hold me at night. Why did you let me love you if you weren't gonna stay? Why did you let me throw my arm away? You watched me surrender, you watched me go deep, knowing you had promises you never meant to keep. I gave you the keys to the house I had built. Now I'm standing in wreckage and drowning in guilt. Tell me the truth, neath the cold winter sky. Why did you let me love you, just to let us die? You saw the white flag, you saw me giving. You let the most intimate healing begin. You didn't have to be the one to save me, but you shouldn't have taken the heart that I gave free. How could you let me? Why did you let me love you if you weren't gonna stay? Why did you let me love you if you weren't gonna stay? Why did you let me throw my arm away? You watched me surrender, you watched me go deep, knowing you had promises you never meant to keep. I gave you the keys to the house I had built. Now I'm standing in wreckage and drowning in guilt. Tell me the truth, neath the cold winter sky. Why did you let me love you? Why did you let me? I was fine in the dark, I was safe in the quiet. Why did you let me love you? Why did you let me? The day wakes up without a rush. Light spills in where you once I thought missing you would break me, pull me back into the blue. But it feels different lately, like a softer kind of truth. I don't fight the feeling now, I let it come and go. I miss you gently, like a song I used to know. Not the kind that stops my breathing, just a quiet undertone. I don't ache the way I did then, I don't reach for what can't be. I miss you gently, and I'm finally at peace with me. I still smile at little things that remind me of your laugh, but I don't rewind the moments, I just let them pass. I've learned love doesn't disappear, it just learns a different shape. Some feelings stay like open windows, letting in the day. I don't ask what if anymore, I don't live back there. I miss you gently, in the calm of who I am. Not the weight upon my shoulders, just a memory in my hands. I don't need to call you, I don't need you to see. I miss you gently, and I'm learning how to be free. Maybe this is what healing is, not forgetting, just forgiving time. Letting love rest where it belongs, without calling it goodbye. I won't erase what mattered, I'll just hold it lightly now. I miss you gently, like a sunset, not a storm. Like the warmth that lingers after all the hurt is gone. I loved you honestly, that truth still lives in me. I miss you gently, and that's enough for me. So I breathe in, let the feeling stay, then watch it fade away. I miss you gently, and I'm okay. And I'm okay. You said it like it was nothing, like the end was just a word. I was still holding on to us, still believing what we were. I thought we had more time to try, I thought love wouldn't say goodbye. I wasn't ready for a goodbye, I didn't see it coming close. You closed the door so quietly, I didn't hear it close. I was still choosing you when you were already gone. I wasn't ready for goodbye. Your jacket still smells like your skin, your voice still lives inside my head. I practice all the things I'd say if you ever turned around instead. I mistook your silence for space, didn't know love without a fight, like I'm in nothing at all. I built my future in your eyes. You erased it with a sigh. I wasn't ready for goodbye. Maybe love doesn't warn your heart. Maybe it just tears apart. If I had known this was the end, I'd have held you different then. I wasn't ready for goodbye, but I'm learning how to stand. With shaking hands and broken plans, I'm doing the best I can. I loved you deeper than I knew, and now that love survives, I wasn't ready for goodbye. So if you ever wonder why my voice still breaks when I try, it's not that I don't wanna heal, I just wasn't ready. Leave for goodbye. I kept telling myself tomorrow will look different than today, that you'd come back to who you were if I just found the right words to say. I ignored the signs I couldn't fix, called hurt and love, called silence patience. I stayed until it was too late, till my heart forgot its name. I held on while you let go, like I was the one to blame. I gave you everything I had, watched it slowly fade. I stayed until it was too late. Well, I learned how to sleep beside a stranger, still wearing the face I loved. I stopped asking for your honesty, 'cause I was scared of what I'd become. I kept choosing us over me, thinking that was loyalty. And I stayed until it was too late, till hope felt like a lie. I cried alone in crowded rooms and called it standing by. I begged the past to save us both, but it couldn't be replayed. I stayed until it was too late. Maybe love isn't meant to last when only one heart tries. Maybe staying too long is how a piece of you dies. I didn't leave when I still could. I loved you longer than I should. I stayed until it was too late, but now I finally see that loving you shouldn't have cost the best parts of me. I won't wait for a love that chooses me halfway. I stayed until it was too late, but I won't stay that way. If loving you taught me one thing true, it's knowing when to walk away before it's too late. at the marks where I gripped your sleeve, like I could stop the winter if I refused to leave. I was a hurricane trying to hold a grain of sand, while the world was slipping through the palm of my hand. I made a religion out of the way you breathe, ignoring every reason why I should've let you leave. I tied our souls together with a knot that wouldn't break, till I was the only person with anything at stake. I was an anchor in a river that just wanted to run. I was reaching for the shadows while you were reaching for the sun. I thought that devotion was a way to keep you near, but I was just a prisoner of my own desperate fear. I held on too hard, I crushed the thing I loved. I was fighting for a heaven that was closing up above. I gripped the glass so tight that it shattered in my skin, and I let the coldness and the darkness enter in. Now I'm standing in the wreckage with blood on my hands, trying to build a future out of broken, jagged lands. It wasn't love in the end, it was a beautiful guard. God, I stayed too long, and I held on too hard. You used to have a light that was wild and was free, before I tried to keep it in a cage made of me. I monitor the silence and I monitor the space, searching for my worth inside the lines of your face. I suffocated every spark that didn't belong to us, until the gold we gathered turned to iron and to rust. I was so scared of losing you, I forgot to let you stay, and I'm the one who pushed the forever far away. I held on too hard, I crushed the thing I loved. I was fighting for a heaven that was closing up above. I gripped the glass so tight that it shattered in my skin, and I let the coldness and the darkness enter in. Now I'm standing in the wreckage with blood on my hands, trying to build a future out of broken, jagged lands. It wasn't love in the end, it was a beautiful guard. God, I stayed too long, and I held on too hard. keeps time like it always did, but the house forgot how to breathe. Your shadow's gone from the hallway light, still feels like you're watching me. I leave the windows open wide, but even air can't change the vibe. Empty rooms feel colder since you're not around. Every wall knows your name, every echo's loud. I wrap myself in silence like it's something I can hold. Empty rooms feel colder when I'm alone. Your coffee cup still by the sink, like you'll be back before it dries. I walk past all the little things that used to make this place alive. I thought time would warm the space, but it only learned your shade. Empty rooms feel colder when the lights go low. I talk to you in whispers, you'll never know. I try to move the furniture, but nothing fills the hole. Empty rooms feel colder when I'm alone. Maybe home is more than walls, maybe it's who answers when you call. If love leaves quietly, it takes the heat from everything. Empty rooms feel colder, but I'm learning how to stay with the quiet and the missing, with the things that won't go away. I won't run from the feeling, I'll let it pass me slow. Empty rooms feel colder, but I'll make them home. I used to know where I ended, where my edges used to be. I had a voice, I had opinions, I had parts you couldn't reach. But loving you was gradual, like water wearing stone. I didn't feel myself disappear until I was almost gone. I kept adjusting just a little, till there was nothing left to move. I lost my shape loving you, been softened every corner till I couldn't tell what was mine. I fit into your expectations, let my own fade from view. I lost my shape loving you, trying to be right for you. I dressed my needs in silence so they wouldn't start a fight. I learned which truths to swallow, which versions of me you like. I became easier to hold, but harder to recognize. I disappeared in compromise, right in front of your eyes. I thought love meant adapting, I didn't know it meant erasing. I lost my shape loving you, molding myself to stay. I called it being patient while I slowly gave away the girl I was before us, the one who spoke her truth. I lost my shape loving you, and you never noticed too. Maybe love shouldn't reshape you or ask you to dissolve. Maybe I wasn't too difficult, maybe I was just whole. I don't regret the love I gave, I regret who I became. Lost my shape loving you, but I'm finding it again. I'm relearning my own language, learning how to stand. I love with room to breathe next time, with edges I can keep. I lost my shape loving you, now I'm shaping back to me. If you ever wonder why I left, why I couldn't stay the same, I lost my shape loving you, and I chose myself that day. I thought love would stay like the moon in the sky, always there when I looked up, no matter how much time went by. We built our world in small moments and promises we never said. I trusted the way you held me, like it meant something ahead. You said forever without saying it, in the way you called my name. I didn't know love could change its mind or quietly walk away. I thought love would stay, I thought hearts don't leave when you give them your everything and all you believe. I thought used to talk like nothing was ending, like time was on our side. Now your silence answers questions you never had to deny. I replay the nights we promised nothing, but somehow meant it all. I didn't hear goodbye coming, I just felt the distance grow tall. I was holding on to what we were while you were letting go. I didn't know love could feel so close and still feel so alone. I thought love would stay, I thought it knew my name, I thought it wouldn't disappear just because people change. I thought love would stay, I thought it would fight, but it left without a reason in the quiet of the night. Maybe love isn't meant to last forever, maybe it's meant to teach and leave, but it still hurts learning the lesson when it takes a part of me. I don't regret loving deeply or believing what we had. I just wish love warned me before it turned so sad. I thought love would stay, but now I understand. Sometimes it's just a season, not a lifetime plan. I thought love would stay, and even though it didn't remain, I'll still thank you for the moments that changed me in your name. If love ever comes back around, I'll let it in, but pray it doesn't promise me forever. If it isn't going to stay. I didn't love you halfway in, I didn't keep a plan to leave. I opened doors I locked before, I gave you more than you could see. I trusted what you didn't say, believed the spaces in your eyes. I held your words like sacred things, I never asked you why. I mistook your quiet for death, I thought your doubt was grace. I gave you my faith, not just my heart. I believed in us from the very start. I stood in the dark and I waited for light. I gave you my faith, and I stayed every night. I defended you in my own mind when the signs were loud and clear. I called your distance growing slow, I called your silence fear. I learned how to bend without breaking, how to hope without proof. I loved you like a promise kept, even when you never chose. I didn't need perfection, I just needed you to stay. I gave you my faith when I should have been brave. I chose to believe what you couldn't say. I trusted the good, I ignored the pain. I gave you my faith again and again. Maybe fate should be returned, not carried alone this way. Maybe love shouldn't ask you to kneel while it walks away. I won't regret the way I loved, but I'm learning what it cost. I gave you my faith, and it made me strong. Even if I held it longer than I should have held on, I won't doubt my heart or the truth I gave. I gave you my faith, and I'll keep my name. Now I'm taking it back, piece by piece, teaching hope to stand on its own. I gave you my faith, but I'm learning how to bring it home. I'm tracing the condensation on a cold glass of tea, while the sun sets slow behind the neighbor's willow tree. The house is a little too big for just one heart to fill. The dust is dancing in the light, standing perfectly still. I found your old sweatshirt at the bottom of the bin. It smells like the winter when we let the world in. I don't reach for the phone like I used to do, but the silence in the kitchen still sounds a lot like you. It's a vibration in the floorboards, a hum in the wire, the ghost of the warmth from a long faded fire. I'm moving through the shadows, I'm walking through the day, but I can't seem to brush the memories away. It's just the echoes of us bouncing off the walls like a soft-spoken ghost in the empty hallways. A laugh in the static, a step on the stair. I turn my head quickly, but there's nobody there. It's a beautiful haunting, a delicate sound of the dreams that we planted in this frozen ground. I'm letting them linger, I'm letting them trust that I'll be okay with the echoes of us, with the echoes of us. I went to that bookstore on the corner of Fifth, and for a second the over felt just like a myth. I saw a book on the shelf that you'd want me to read, and I felt the old pull of a familiar need. But the air stayed calm and the sky stayed blue. It was just a small ripple in the memory of you. I'm learning to live in the reverb of then without needing to start the whole story again. It's just the echoes of us bouncing off the walls like a soft-spoken ghost in the empty hallways. A laugh in the static, a step on the stair. I turn my head quickly, but there's nobody there. It's a beautiful sound of the dreams that we planted in this frozen ground. I'm letting them linger, I'm letting them trust that I'll be okay with the echoes of us. With the echoes of us. They get a little softer with every passing week, until they're just a whisper on the hollow of my cheek. I'm not trying to catch them, I'm not trying to run. I'm just watching them dissolve into the setting sun. Just echoes lingering on. There's nobody there. It's a beautiful haunting, a delicate sound of the dreams that we planted in this frozen ground. Echoes of us. Echoes of us. One last vibration, one last sound. I hear you, then let it go. I loved you in the quiet hours when the world was still asleep. I gave you all my unguarded moments, the parts of me I couldn't keep. I stayed when it was easier to leave, believed in us when you couldn't believe. I gave you my best days, the ones I can't get back, all the light I had inside. I laid it in your hands. If loving you was a mistake, it was one I didn't fake. I gave you my best days. Together with hope and tears, while you learned how not to stay. I tried to be what you needed most, even when I felt alone. I gave you my best day, my heart without defense. I loved you with a kind of just the silence that remained. I gave you my best days, and I'd do it all again, even if the ending If you ever look back and wonder why I loved you with my whole